The Noto Peninsula of Japan was jolted by a significant earthquake, measuring 6.0 on the Richter scale, in the early hours of June 3, 2024. The seismic event, which struck at precisely 4:17 a.m. local time, instantly roused residents from their sleep, sending a wave of anxiety and concern throughout the region. The epicenter of the earthquake was located off the coast, approximately 30 kilometers northwest of Wajima City, and at a depth of 10 kilometers. The tremor, while strong, thankfully did not trigger a tsunami warning, offering a small mercy to the coastal communities along the peninsula. Initial reports from the affected areas indicated moderate shaking, with objects falling from shelves and some structural damage to older buildings. Japanese authorities, well versed in dealing with seismic activity, immediately swung into action. Emergency response teams were swiftly dispatched to the affected areas to assess the situation and provide assistance where needed. As the sun rose over the Noto Peninsula, revealing the aftermath of the quake, the true extent of the damage and the impact on the lives of the people living in its shadow began to unfold. The resilience of the Japanese people in the face of such natural disasters is well documented, and the spirit of community and collective recovery was already palpable in the air. Registering a formidable 6.0 on the Richter scale, the earthquake's power was undeniable. This measurement, used globally to quantify seismic activity, classifies earthquakes of this magnitude as strong. Such quakes possess the potential to inflict considerable damage to structures, especially those not built to withstand such tremors. The impact zone, primarily encompassing the Noto Peninsula, is home to a mix of urban and rural communities. While coastal cities like Wajima City felt the brunt of the tremor, the impact reverberated through smaller towns and villages dotting the peninsula. Reports of minor structural damage trickled in from these areas, painting a picture of the quake's reach. The earthquake's depth, a mere 10 kilometers below the Earth's surface, contributed to the widespread shaking felt across the region. This shallow depth, in seismological terms, means the seismic waves generated by the quake had less distance to travel to reach the surface, resulting in a more intense shaking experience for those on the ground. Despite the earthquake's strength and the initial panic it induced, there were no immediate reports of casualties. This fortunate outcome can be attributed in part to Japan's stringent building codes, designed to withstand seismic events. The sudden jolt that shook residents awake at the break of dawn was a stark reminder of the ever-present seismic threat faced by Japan. Many described the experience as a violent shaking that lasted for what felt like an eternity, though in reality, it was a matter of seconds. The immediate aftermath was filled with a cacophony of sounds: car alarms blaring, the clatter of objects crashing to the ground, and the worried murmurs of people emerging from their homes. The streets, momentarily filled with disoriented residents, reflected the collective anxiety that gripped the region. For many, the earthquake brought back chilling memories of past seismic events that have left an indelible mark on Japan's history. The fear of aftershocks, a common occurrence after a major earthquake, added another layer of uncertainty to the already tense atmosphere. People huddled together, seeking solace in shared experiences and offering comfort to one another. The shared vulnerability forged a sense of unity, a testament to the human spirit's resilience in the face of adversity. As the initial shock began to subside, the focus shifted to assessing the damage, ensuring the safety of loved ones, and preparing for the possibility of aftershocks. In the wake of any significant earthquake that occurs offshore, the specter of a tsunami looms large, particularly for coastal communities. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, a stark reminder of the devastating power of these ocean waves, have left a deep scar on Japan's collective memory. However, in this instance, the Japan Meteorological Agency, JMA, quickly issued a statement confirming that there was no tsunami threat associated with the Noto Peninsula earthquake. This welcome news came as a huge relief to the residents of coastal areas, who were already grappling with the aftermath of the earthquake. The absence of a tsunami can be attributed to the nature of the fault rupture and the depth at which the earthquake originated. Seismologists explained that the earthquake was caused by what's known as a strike-slip fault, where two tectonic plates slide horizontally past each other. This type of fault movement, unlike the vertical displacement of the seabed that occurs during a thrust fault earthquake, is less likely to generate a tsunami. Moreover, the earthquake's relatively shallow depth of 10 kilometers while contributing to the intensity of the ground shaking, meant that the displacement of the seabed was not significant enough to trigger a tsunami. The JMA's rapid and accurate assessment of the situation, based on real-time seismic data analysis, played a crucial role in alleviating fears and preventing mass panic. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share my channel. See you by another video. Peace for all.